What's up, y'all? This your girl Tasha. Yes, I know I look a hot mess, and guess what? I don't care at all. Hey, y'all, I'm back. This is going to be a quick little video for all the signs. I'm going to pull about 3 or 4 cards for each sign, and we're just going to run through this thing. Y'all gonna have to time stamp this thing for me, shawty. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got here. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Welcome to all my loyal and faithful subscribers. Y'all like, where the hell your ass been, honey? Life. That's all I have to say about that. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna start off, since we in Cancer season. Happy birthday, Cancers. Let's see what we have. Ooh, shit, Cancer. Y'all have cards just dropping out on y'all, so I'm gonna stop the game right there. All right, Cancer. Starting off with you for the month of August. Cancer, I feel like, you know what? It's time for you to buckle down. It's time for you to buckle down, and it's time for you to make a decision about something or someone. And I'm going to tell you, to be honest with you, if you don't, it's going to be taken away from you. All right. And whatever this is, you know what it is. I feel like there are some, it feels like the world is at your feet right now. Okay. A lot of people are really wanting to be in Cancer's world, but I'm about to tell you, Cancer's world is about to be turned upside down if you don't make a decision. Okay. And think about it is, I feel like you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I feel like you're trying to please everybody, but I feel like somebody's really getting tired of having to run around. Or maybe it's you, Cancer. I don't know, but it's time, because what's going to happen is somebody doesn't make a decision soon. Somebody's going to end up bitter. Okay. And I don't want it to be you. Okay. This is the card that we first started out with, Cancer. It's the 7 of Cups in reverse. So yeah, it's time for somebody to make a decision. If you're going to put up, put up. If you don't put up, shut up, get the fuck out. All right, Cancer, enjoy your August. Let's see what we have for Leo. What's up, Leo? Y'all about to have a birthday coming up too. So happy birthday to y'all. Let's see what we have. 4 cards for Leo. Leo for August 2018. Leo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leo. So you're starting the month off with the Emperor in reverse. I feel like for some of you, you are being such, look, let me give you cards first. You have the Emperor in reverse, the 7 of Wands, you have the Page of Cups, and you have the Fool in reverse. You know what, Leo, what I'm hearing from you is it's very important for you to be cognizant of the generational patterns that you're passing on, especially this. I feel like this has to deal with children. Either you're the child, or I really feel like it's those who are parents who have children, that you have to be careful about the patterns that you pass on, the parents, or the communication style or the disciplinary style that you have, that you're passing on to your children. You want to make sure that if it's not children, maybe it's the people who work, maybe you have some people who work for you, maybe you're a leader or a manager or whatever, the owner of a company. But I feel like it's very important for you to have an open ear and an open opinion about some things, and be open to change during this time, Leo. I feel like because what I feel keeps, if you're not open to change and listening, so just hear somebody out is what I'm saying during the month of August. Okay, you don't want to already have your opinion formulated ahead of time before somebody even like, Mom, can I? No, you can't. It don't matter. No, like, you don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah. Because I really honestly feel like this person, whoever this is, they have a good offer. Somebody's trying to offer you something, and it may be within its preliminary stages, in the baby stages, but you have to have the ability to have that foresight to look further into the future to see how to make this situation work for you and that person, you two together. What I feel like, if you don't listen to that advice as far as opening yourself up and being, for some of you, it's about just being emotionally available too when it comes to love. I feel like some of you may meet a younger person. Okay. You may meet a younger person who was like, what the hell I'm gonna do with this little boy? Girl, that little boy might be ready for you. Okay. Same thing, male, female, whatever. I feel like you may meet someone that you may feel as if that is not on your level, but this person really has a lot to teach you. Okay. Because I do feel like by the end of the month, you may be finding yourself retracting a statement or retracting a train of thought, or a way of thinking. Okay, somebody's getting your whatever you thought was to be true. There's going to be a paradigm shift with you. Okay, if you allow yourself to open up and receive new news, because there's a gift. Somebody's trying to give you something. Somebody's trying to give you something, and it may seem insignificant right now, but trust me, I feel like it's going to prove to be something way bigger than you ever imagined. All right, Leo, enjoy your birthday. Let's go to Virgo. Virgo, what do you have coming in for 2018, Virgo? Virgo, I heard the word strawberry fields. What does that mean? I don't know what the hell that means for y'all. I don't know if y'all frolicking through the fields. What y'all got going on? Yeah, some of y'all may be frolicking. Some of y'all are like feeling like you free of a situation. You're starting off with the Queen of Wands. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign. Then you have the Death card in reverse, the Three of Swords, and then the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like for a situation, let me tell y'all something. I hear the ding dong. I hear ding dong, the witch is dead. Now, I don't know what the hell that means for some of y'all, but I feel like some of y'all, that maybe that's what that strawberry feels or something. I don't know what that means, but what I see is a person just like running through the meadow and all. It's not even strawberries that I see. I see lavender flowers, but there's some type of stabilization of mood, okay, going on here. I feel like you are trying to get away from something, okay? But this Queen of Wands, I feel like this Queen of Wands is, she's a free bird. She does what the hell she want to do. Okay, to me, in my reading, this is how I read the Queen of Wands. Like, she's about her business, whether this is a male or a female taking on this energy. This is a person who, whatever they want, they get. Okay, and it may be a little frustrating right now. That may be some of the challenge for you this month because things are not progressing in the manner that you feel like it should. Or I kind of feel like somebody's tugging at another person to hold on to something. It may even be that it could even be you that you're holding on to something or an idea that you want to just kind of cherish. But you know, with your advice this month is the Three of Swords. It's time to let some shit go. All right, it's time to put a fork in it. That motherfucker's done, and there is no more. And it's time to cancel a certain situation. Now, whatever plans that you had with someone or even with yourself, it's time to let that go. And you know, I honestly, personally, I feel like I don't even feel like it's you who's holding on. I feel like it's somebody else who's holding on to this, and you are just. You don't even care how they feel about it. You are in your little strawberry field, you chilling, you ready for the next phase. This queen is looking towards the future. I know she may be looking, I think she's probably looking back towards the past for you guys, but I'm reading it as she's looking towards the future, and her mind is set on moving forward. This is about a necessary sacrifice at this time, okay? This is about a sacrifice that, you know, it hurts now, but I'd rather go ahead and let it hurt now. I know it's going to hurt. Okay. You know, whatever the situation is, you know, it's going to hurt. You have to make a sacrifice, but because, you know, in the long run, it's better for you and whoever this other person is not to get tied up in a situation where you really, the stability is not there. Okay, it's not good for anybody right now. You want to be free. This is this is passionate fire energy. Okay, this is electric type energy with this Queen of Wands here. You know, she's not going to stay right now. I feel like she's burning up. She's not trying to have no slow burn with anybody. Okay, she wants to go and do her own, she wants to do her own thing. And I feel like somebody's trying to bring you down. One quick, let me see. What is this? For the last card, yeah, like for the Three of Pentacles, I asked for a clarification card. You have the Knight of Swords in reverse. What I'm picking up from this situation is that there can be no makeup. There can be no makeup. This situation, whatever this situation is, I keep hearing like it's not best. Like the words never, like if you're waiting, let me just say it like this. If you're waiting for a situation to turn over, be it via the words or actions, somebody needs to exhibit or demonstrate some type of action of wanting to be there or be more stable or be more sure, whatever. I don't feel like you're going to get it. And I feel like you know that. Like somebody always fuck around and says the wrong thing. Like, excuse my language. They just always say the wrong thing all the time. And it's just like, see, this is the reason why we can't be together now. That's exactly this is what I'm feeling. Like, this is the reason why. And I feel like you're calling somebody out on this shit. Like, no, this is the reason why we can't build. Because if this three of Pentacles was in the upright for you guys in the end, I would say, you know what? This Three of Swords would be a sacrifice that, this is a small little thing within the relationship and you guys will be able to build again. But I don't feel that way. I feel like it's like, yeah, you've done this one too many times before. And I feel like it could be a slip of the tongue. Somebody have said some stuff like some really rude, like, wow, you went there. Okay, well, all right. Since you feel that way, let's just go ahead and end this shit right now. There's no need for you to waste my time or yours. And this other person is still coming around like, hey, no, but I really love you. But it's something about how this person says, and this person that you're dealing with could be an air sign, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but they just always put their damn foot in the mouth, okay? They just always do. And I'm not saying this person's a bad person. It's just your communication styles, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And maybe now I feel like for some of you, you see that and there's no need for you and this person to continue going through the motions again. There's that. All right, guys, enjoy your month. Take out the trash. All right, y'all, let me see it. Thank you. Libra. Excuse me, doggy. Libra. Libra, what do we got for you for August 2018? Oh, shit, Libra. Woo! Libra. Tower. Wheel of Fortune. The Lovers. And the Six of Wands in reverse. Let me tell y'all something. I like this energy for you guys. Excuse me, doggy. I like this energy for you guys. You have some intent, like big changes are going on for the month of August. I feel like from after August is done, 5 years from now, you're going to be referring to August 2018. I don't know what's big going on for you guys, but I do feel like there is some major changes going on for you with the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune here, and the Lovers. I feel like what you felt to be true will no longer reign true for you. I feel like you're going to be meeting somebody. Like, I feel like August is going to be a good month for love for some people. And I feel like for Libra, it's going to be definitely good for you. And I apologize, I do not know the astrological transits right now. I have not been keeping up with the stars. But what I'm feeling from you is that you're going to be meeting a person that make you question all of the other people that you ever been with. Okay, that's what this is. This is what this is. I feel like, see these people coming out being they're falling out of the house. I feel like you starting off the month getting rid of some folks. Okay, you clean the house. That's how you starting off the month. All right, you starting off the month Like, you gotta go, I'm done with you and your shit. And it's like, I don't ever feel like these people are even bad people. Like, it's just, they holding up space. And I feel like for Libra, in August, you ready to move forward. Dropping cards. You're ready to move forward. Okay. And if the people in your life, and it doesn't have to be love, interest, okay? This could be friends, family, whoever you feel that has stagnant energy, that they're never moving, because you're trying to move. That's what you're doing right now. You're really trying to move. You're trying to progress, and you're moving to the next level. You're not even trying, you are doing it. You're moving to the next level, and you need people surrounded by you, Libra, that are going to help encourage you and keep you on a positive track. And you're just in a different spot right now, okay? And so again, you have to clean house. But here's the thing, right? You got somebody coming in, all right? You got this Lover's card. I don't know who this Lover's card, I don't know, maybe you got to meet another Gemini, because that's what the Lover's card is being is represented by. But I really feel like for some of you, this is your month to choose you. Or if you have, maybe you have some other people and it's time for you that you had to get rid of some folks, and there's this one person that you want, like, you know what, I want you, I don't want anybody else. So you have this person that or this special path that you're ready to take right now. And for some of you, if it's not a person, it's going to be yourself. Like, that's the whole reason why you're eliminating a whole bunch of people, because you got to put yourself first. You're just done. You're over with it. And the thing about it that I like about it, Libra, as you're ending the month, you're doing this shit so smooth, okay? You're doing everything incognito. Nobody's going to know what you're doing. All right. And I feel like the way you do it, you come through and you do it so swiftly that you may find yourself second guessing yourself and second guessing your moves. But I'm telling you, you don't want to end August feeling like, okay, did I do the right thing? You don't have time for questioning. All right. If you're feeling like it's time for you to cut some people out your life, it's time to cut some people out your life. It's no harm, no hard feelings, no harm done. And I don't ever feel like you're really, I don't even feel like you're really cutting. Some people you may cut off. I'm gonna say that. Some people you may just have to cut the fuck out. But most of these people, you just slowly detaching yourself away from them. And you're like, yeah, we cool, but you stay your ass over here and I'm over here. Now, if you ever should need me for something, I'm right here. But in the meantime, you keep your ass over there. Like, that's how you feel. There's no love lost or anything like that. Okay? Because right now, you have a higher focus. Look at her face. Boop, 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 boop. She is focused on the little angel up above. She is focused on something else. People may be focused on you, but you're not. You have a higher purpose, okay? And that's your main theme to remember during the month of August, is to focus on the higher purpose. And you're gonna be led correctly. Don't second guess yourself or think you're being cruel or unfair or whatever. It's time for you to put yourself first. Okay, Libra. All right. Scorpio, let's see what we have for you guys. Scorpio, August 2018. August 2018, Scorpio. Scorpio, we have the Ace of Wands, the Empress, the Nine of Swords, and the Justice card in reverse. So you're starting off the month with the Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like some of you may be going through like a creative block. You may, if it's not a creative block, some of you may have just some low energy right now. You're just not being able to keep up in the way that you would normally do. You want to make sure that you're keeping yourself very, very well hydrated. You want to make sure that you're keeping yourself, if you're taking your little vitamins and minerals, whatever you do to keep yourself healthy, when you feel like you're getting sick, you want to do that at the beginning of the month, okay, to get yourself started off on the right track. With the challenge here, you have the Empress, okay? Going back to your overall, with the Empress, you may have some things, you may have some trouble making some things shake because this is in your challenge area. It could also be a challenge with you trying to find time to really take care of yourself this month. This is a month where you really should be aware of your body. I mirror like your bodily functions. Now, I don't know what that means, like number one, number two, sorry for the crudeness, or if you're noticing anything out of the ordinary, that little cough or whatever, you got a little ache, a little itch, something's not right. It's time for you to really nurture yourself. Go to the doctor, get your checkup, get your lab work done, get your little yearly, whatever you got to do to get yourself right. Some of you women may be needing to take a look at your women parts just a little bit, make sure everything is in place and right. I'm feeling like for some of you too, with this Empress card, you got to be careful about, you got to be like, you getting in your own way with something. I feel like some of you may be blocking your blessings because with this Empress card, I'm telling you, this is like my abundance, my fertility. This is my growth card. Everything comes in multiples. And with this is coming in as your challenge, you have to be careful that you're not cutting off I feel like some of you may be cutting off your crop too early. Now, I don't know the first thing about damn gardening or anything like that, but I feel like whoever that goes for, you're going to know exactly what I mean. So you don't want to wait. You don't want to harvest your crop too soon. All right. Your challenge here, and it's like with the Nine of Swords here as your challenge, I feel like some of you are anticipating something bad coming, so you want to go ahead and get everything out the way. Now you got to wait just a little bit. When you think it's time, that ain't the time. That's the only thing I can tell you. Like, if you think that's the time, that ain't the time to do it, okay? Yeah, it's like you're trying to, it feels like very anticipatory, like you're trying to beat something, but you only end up beating yourself, okay? Maybe you're beating yourself down about a situation. And that's one of the reasons why you don't have all this energy. Like some of you could be falling into, and I don't feel like it's like a depression, but I do feel like if you're going through a period during the month of August where you feel like you have a lot of guilt or like I feel like a lot of regret about a situation, it's time to let that go. Okay. Because at the end of the month, you have the Justice card in reverse. It ain't doing you no good. It's not doing you any good to keep. You won't let something rest. Maybe it's you. Some of you are not resting. I don't know, but I feel like whatever this is at the beginning of the month that you're trying to get resolved, whatever worries and anxieties you have to lay that shit to rest because you're not going to get the ending that you're looking for. I want to draw some extra cards just to find out what you guys are being what you have some anxiety about. Eight of Cups in reverse. You have, these fell out. You have the Ace of Swords in reverse, and you have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Again, I just feel like it's doubt. I feel like it's doubt. I feel like it's worry. I feel like sometimes, that doubt, the great liar sometimes for me in the tarot is the Ace of Swords. Even though it's not a person, it's an energy. It's like there's this deception that I feel when I see this card, especially when it's in the reverse, that makes me feel like somebody is not telling the truth or all the answers are not clear. And that's the same type of energy that this Nine of Swords have. This is mental anxiety. This is about what you think could go wrong or what you think is wrong, but what is not actually is wrong. And it's very important for you to remember to try to differentiate or decipher what is true and what is not true in your mind, Scorpios. You don't want to cut off, what is that thing? You don't want to cut off and what is that little saying? Something like you want to cut your thumb off to save your finger. You save your hand. But in this scenario, I feel like No, I think I said it wrong. You want to cut your thumb off to save your hand or some shit like that. In this situation, you don't want to cut your thumb off to save your hand. Like, you may feel like your hand needs to be saved, but actually your hand is all right. Okay? That's the way I can put it. Your hand, everything is good. It may not feel right, but it's okay. And whatever it is mentally that you're going through, allow yourself to go through the motion, but know that you're going to come out better on top. With the Justice card here, it's all about, this is your clarification for the Justice card. It's all about looking at the situation from a different set of eyes. Okay? All right, guys. Let's go on. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, August 2018. Sagittarius, I think I saw a Christmas tree. Okay. Some of you may be looking forward to Christmas, and that's, yeah. Wow. Some of you, maybe this is maybe that was for some of the Sagittarius whose birthday is closer to Christmas than the earlier Sagittarius. I'm going to take that. 4 of Swords, Sagittarius. Okay. I'll take them too. And I'm going to take this one. So Sagittarius, you're starting the month of August off with the 4 of Swords, the Judgment card, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 8 of Wands in reverse. I feel like for some of you, y'all remember that song by Goody Mob? You need to get up, what's that, Goody Mob? I think so. Get up, get out, and get something. Like, that's what I keep feeling for some of you, which is ironic because I lost my flip-flop, y'all. Because I feel like you've been doing this, you've been resting, okay? Nothing wrong with a little bit of rest, Sagittarius, all right? That's the general energy. You've been, like, contemplating and doing. I feel like you're really deciding your next move because your challenge here, you have the Judgment card. This is a card for you this month. It's going to be about self-awareness, self-realization, self-transformation, okay? And this is in your challenge position, all right? Hard truths are being coming out this month, Sagittarius. My nose is itching. I don't know what that means. I forgot. But I feel like there's some hard truths that may be revealed this month for you. And it's really making you look at yourself about how you handle certain situations, how you respond to certain situations, what do you say in certain situations. I feel like for some people, and this is not going to apply, again, this is not for everybody. It's only going to be for you if it applies to you. But I feel like for some of you, Sagittarius, some people look at your approach to life as a little lackadaisical, okay? And you're starting, I feel for some of you, you may be seeing the results of your laissez-faire behavior. Okay, I feel like some things may be coming back to you. And it's like, I feel like for some of you, the reason why you're that way is almost as if, I'm feeling a couple of things. I feel that you kind of stay out of certain situations because, one, you have an understanding that things are going to work out for themselves. You don't really need to be involved. And then, two, your mind is on other things. Okay. You may not even know how to approach the situation again. So that's why you kind of stay in the background. But with your advice here, I'm feeling is that it's time for you, instead of trying to do everything all on your own, you're going to have to ask for advice, going to have to ask for help, or not even ask, but at least be open to it. Be open to the help that you're going to have. Okay. Because I feel like you have help coming to you this month, but it's going to be up to you whether or not you're going to accept it. All right. I know some Sagittarius can be a little stubborn. Sometimes y'all a little hard-headed. Y'all want to do things on your own. I get it. But I feel like with this, whatever this judgment situation is, I feel like it could be actually, I don't really feel like it's a court case, but I do feel like it involves the opinions of others, where these people, it could be family members. I really feel family members that some people are really looking, people who hold, that you hold, their opinion holds weight. I ain't talking just from anybody in the street. I'm talking about somebody whose opinion holds a lot of weight to you and is making you really look at yourself for what you are or are not doing. Okay. And so it's time for you to open yourself up and allow, this could be financial, you know, for some of you, it really could be financial, what you're going through. And you recover, but it's like, yeah, now I need you to get up and muster the strength to get back out there and do this shit again. Make it pop again. Do it one more time. You got to get going, because I feel like you got to get some momentum pulling up by the end of the month. The energy of the month does feel a little slow. It's intense. It's thick, but it's there to get the wheels going. All right. It's like those little train wheels, the old timey train wheels. It gotta, you know, do this little, you know, the little motion, the real, I forgot the little thing. Y'all know I'm about sleepy, but y'all know what I'm saying. It takes a little minute to get the momentum up. And that's where you're going to need this time anyway, during the month of August, to get your momentum up. And it's also what I'm picking up too is going to be best for your outcome. Whatever is coming into you to assist, you don't want to turn it down, because again, I feel like you have something coming in and you don't want to turn it away from you. You don't want to send it away either. Okay. Yeah, because all you're going to be doing is repeating old patterns. It's time to let a way of thinking go. All right, Sagittarius, enjoy August. Let's see what we have for the Capricorn. Capricorn. Y'all, I'm sleeping. And I'm on a roll. Capricorn. Capricorn. Mountains and hills, Capricorn. Stay committed. Yeah, you know what, Capricorn? You have the Hierophant. Like I told you, you have to stay committed. Stay committed to the original plan. Okay, now for some people, you're going to hear, you know, it's going to be time for them to deviate off the plan. If you're watching the whole thing, this is not the time for you to deviate off the plan. Stay with the tried and true. Stick with the tried and true. Okay, I feel like some of you may be, for some of you, this may have, your August is going to involve or revolve around issues related to your marriage, especially when it comes to like commitment and loyalty. I don't feel like anybody's cheating. Okay, so let me just put that out there. I don't feel like anybody's cheating. I do, however, feel like somebody's mind is mentally wandering. All right. Excuse me. Because here with the challenge is this emotional thing, to stay emotionally motivated and emotionally engaged within your relationship. All right. Now, this may not apply to an actual marriage or relationship. This can actually apply to for those who are working your job. Okay, whatever that you're putting your focus to, that you're really focused on making it grow and prosper. But right now it may be going through a little tick. This is going to be your challenge, is to stay engaged. All right, with whatever this commitment is that you have contracted yourself to. It could be even school for some of you. All right. I'm hearing for some of y'all, especially like my educators, if it's, you know, August for some people, for some states is around the first time of school. Some of y'all are ready for school to end before school even starts. My prayers are with you, my teachers. That's funny. Your challenge is, with the Three of Swords here, what I'm hearing is you're gonna have to learn you're gonna have to pick your battles. You're gonna have to, whatever this is, because I feel like whatever this is that you're feeling, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel uneasy, but that's not the word I'm looking for. But whatever this is that you are committed to, if you're in a situation, you have to make it apply to you if it does. I feel like somebody's in a situation, whether it be a job, education, whatever, relationship, that right now it's a rough patch. It's just a rough patch. You have to pick and choose your battles. You're going to have to learn how to let something go, because this situation to me could very well, it could feel like a Ten of Swords situation, but it really isn't. Okay, it really isn't. And I think when I was shuffling your cards, I saw like little mountains. So it's just like you have these little hills and valleys, and you know, all these little things going on right now. And you're actually in a little valley about how you feel about the situation. But you have to be able to look at the situation as a whole and realize the good parts of it, okay? And just understand that whatever you're going through right now, this too shall pass. I think the hardest thing for you guys right now is that it doesn't feel that way, okay? And that keeps you things feel you feel unsure about the outcome of why you're doing this. You may be questioning why you're hanging on, but you know why you're hanging on. Because one thing about Capricorns I know is that you're not going to before you do anything, you involve yourself with it. You're going to do research, okay? You're going to learn the background, whether this is about a person or organization, whatever it is, if it's a new life path, whatever you're doing, you're going to do a lot of research. Okay. So it's not like you went into this thing willy-nilly, and there had to be some good points for you to get in it from the very beginning. And so now is the time for you to remember why you got into whatever this is. And I feel like some of you anyway, if you try to get out of it, it will take you longer to get out of it than to just let whatever this situation is to pass. So just realize that whatever this is going to pass you by, and you don't have to worry about it. It's okay to not know something, Capricorn. It's okay. It ain't gonna hurt you not to know the ending of this, all right? Because look what I have. The ending for this is back to foundation. You got your house is gonna be back in order. It may seem like it's out of order now, but it's not. It's working for all the good. All right. Just making sure my little doggy is still over there. He's moving around, y'all. I got a dog. Let's see here. Aquarius. Four sides. 4 cards for Aquarius. Whoa, okay, Aquarius. Aquarius, I feel like you're coming out of something. I feel like you're going to be finding, you and another person going to be finding a happy medium, okay, between two extremes. Because you have here with the 5 of Cups in reverse, this is your general energy for the month of August 2018. You're coming out of a healing. You're coming out of a very sad place, Aquarius. I feel like you've been able to make amends emotionally within this situation. All right. As your challenge now, I feel like your challenge is now, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, you can stay there. Your challenge is now to get your finances. Maybe some of you have gone through a divorce. I'm sorry. Maybe for some of you, I feel like if it's not a divorce, I feel like some of you may have lost a loved one. And now the challenge is now to divvy up the estate and the insurance policies and all of these things amongst other family members. And we all know how that can be. I am so sorry if you're having to go through this, Aquarius. I do feel like things are going to be working out. It's going to be distributed very evenly. Okay. I just feel like as the month starts out, it may feel a little bleak, like, you know, here we go with this shit, with the, you know, because I feel like you got the same old person All right, y'all. And I feel like it's an auntie. I don't even feel like it's a sister. I feel like for some of y'all, it's an auntie that's always trying to get some shit that's not even entitled to her. I don't know who this person is, but y'all let me know in the comments. Um, always, well, it's an auntie or uncle. It's not even like it's a distant, it feels like a distant relative that's always wanting something and they never put up. Okay. And that could be the challenge, right? Or if it's not like an auntie or something, whatever the situation is, I feel like somebody is trying to get something more than what is actually due to them. Um, but they will get what's right, okay? And what I like about it, you will be able to divvy what they get, okay? Everybody's going to be compensated fairly. Nobody's going to get more than anybody else based on what they contributed to the situation, whatever the situation is. It doesn't have to necessarily be, like a death or divorce, but whatever's due to a person, they're going to get, okay? Even if that person is you. I do feel like though, as your advice, and I like the Queen of Pentacles in reverse in this situation, because I feel like this is telling you to make sure that you think about yourself, sir. You think about yourself, sir. Think about yourself first in this. You don't want to have such an open hand. And it's not about being selfish. Again, the theme this month is called compensation. You need to be compensated for your efforts. Okay? Justifiably so. Excuse me. I apologize. And I feel like whatever the situation is, because it's about money. Okay? It's about money. All the way. This is money. All the way through. Whatever this is about, I feel like in the past, it doesn't matter if it was about this person, but you dealing with the same people or people in general. I feel like you're the type of person to be like, well, you know what? You're charging shit to the game. Just be like, you know what? I know this is owed to me, but to let bygones be bygones, you be ready to compromise. But in this situation, nah, you're not compromised, because I feel like whatever it was, you put in a lot of work and you need to be paid for your work. You need to be compensated. So don't let anybody, and I don't see that anybody's going to get over you over you. They may think they will, but they're not. And the situation is like, they may think they're getting more, but they're really not getting anything more than what you're getting. Okay. So it's still fair. It's still fair. Understand that that's the theme for your month, for the month of August for you, Aquarius. It's still going to be fair. Any way the cookie falls or crumbles. All right, Pisces. Y'all, I have to check on my pup. He's still potty training, y'all. Got to make sure he all right. Can't have him up here pissing him out. Pisces, let's see what we have going on for y'all. Pisces. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to tell you this. Whatever you have going on in the month of August and you feel like everybody's telling you that it has to be done this way and you feel like, no, I don't have to do it that way. I can do it this way. Please do it that way. Don't listen to anybody else, okay? Because I was given a special way to lay your cards. Everybody else's cards be going boom, 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 boom. They're like, no, do this one here, this one here, this one here, this one here. So I'm going to tell you that, yeah. Yep. 3 of Wands in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Swords. And 5 of Swords in reverse. Like I said, like, you got to live your life, baby. I feel like you're going to have some people trying to tell you what you need to do this month. And it's just like, no, I don't want to do it that way. I already had in my mind, this is how I'm going to do it. I know that Even if you, because I feel like some of you may have a little monkey wrench thrown at you this month with the 3 of Wands in reverse, like some energy, something that you put out there that you thought you was going to get back. It's not time just yet, but don't get discouraged. And you may have some people trying to tell you like, look, go this way and do it this way. No, don't do it that way. You stay on that same path. It was just that this time it just wasn't in the cards this time for you. Okay, that's what's happening this month. So be prepared that you may have a little disappointment, and it's okay. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. But just be aware of that, because I do feel like I said, you're gonna have some people coming. Could be a mother, could be a wife, could be whoever coming in trying to tell you what you need to do. This is your challenge with the Queen of Pentacles. This person is going to try to get you to take the more practical way. This could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo person, or a person that's just a little bit more prudent in their actions and their efforts. And you know, Pisces, I know y'all could be kind of prudent too. Well, no, y'all can't really, not really, but y'all just you move to a different beat of the drum, you know. And so you kind of you move how you feel led. And I feel like this person giving you the advice, they're thinking about whatever this is, they're thinking about how your actions can benefit them, and they're wanting you to do it in this way. And it's like, nah, I'm not going to do it that way. So this person can be a little bit pushy too, a little bit overbearing. So you got to know how to handle this person. Okay. And your advice is, what I see with this Ten of Swords is not really what a lot of people in this situation would see it as, but I just feel like this is you just listening to it. Okay. Whatever this, let me not say, I don't feel like this person's trying to be a Debbie Downer to you. I don't feel like this person is trying to be a killjoy. It's just that they operate on a different frequency than you do. And they have to do things in an ordered amount of steps. Okay. And you don't do that. You will go here, then there, and here and there. And that's how my cards were told. That's how I was told to lay your cards. So I feel like your advice is just here like wah 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 wah. You just hearing this person like whatever, just say what the fuck you gotta say, shut the fuck up, so I can get, let this person lecture you. I really feel like this is like a parental person, or it could be like somebody who really means well for you, and they do, but it's just they don't see it. I really feel like I'm talking to a millennial right now. Okay, I do. I really feel like that, and just be willing to. I see you kind of walking away from a situation. It's like you're not going to try to prove your point. There's no need, whether I don't know what the situation is going to end up being for you, but I don't feel like it's going to be worth you trying to prove your point to somebody. Sometimes you're going to have to know when to shut up this month, Pisces. Okay, you have to learn when to speak, when to shut up, when to just state your case, and when to just listen and let this person state their case, and you be like, okay, can we agree to disagree? Because I'm gonna still do what I'm gonna do anyway. Like, I mean, thank you for your opinion, but regardless, I'm still gonna do what I'm gonna do anyway. And that's it, because at the end of the day, it's your dream, it's your vision, it's your passion. Nobody's gonna understand what's been placed on your heart and in the manner of which you need to move. So there's no need to sit there and try to convince somebody over and over again. There's no need. Okay, so learn how to put down your swords this month and just walk away from a situation. You don't always have to be right. Okay, and I'm not saying that that's what you're trying to do, but that's what I'm just telling you. You don't always have to be right. Just let this person say what they have to say and you walk away. Thank you, Pisces. Aries. Where is my book? Okay. Aries. Aries. Well, damn, Aries, you have 4 cards that just jumped out at me. Like, here it is. Put it all on the table. So I'm going to just say this. Y'all putting some things out on the table. Oh, yes. You are putting some things out on the table. You can get with this or you can get with that. You have the 9 of Swords in reverse. Starting off this month, I feel like you are tired of feeling this way about something. You're tired of feeling unsure about a situation. All right. This thing, I feel like some of you had headaches dealing with what, just like you just thinking over and over again, like, what is it? And I feel like you know what it is. It's just, you know what it is. And it's just time. You can't do it no more. I cannot, is what I keep hearing you saying. Because again, your challenge is trying to find some mental balance, some emotional balance between, it may be between you and another person. Something has to come to an end, or at least come to a compromise. Because however things are going at this time in your life, it just cannot go anymore. I feel like for some of you too, you may be having a lot of migraines. All right. So practicing anything that's going to bring less stress, or learn how to maneuver through your stress. Meditation, yoga, maybe you're doing some spiritual baths, some prayer, exercise, walk, whatever you're doing. And that may be, since this is your challenge, it could be that you're having a hard time finding time to do these things. That could be the reason why you're having these headaches or these insomnia. I feel like some of you may be having some insomnia as well. Like you maybe have been trying to, even some Reiki guys could help. But I feel like you've been trying your best to find a solution to it, and it's not been working. It's going to be time for you to seek some other help outside of yourself. Be open to other options at this time as your advice. And then the thing about it is, about the end of the month, be able to come up with a routine and be able to stick to it. I really do feel like some of you just have too much on your plate right now, and you're going to have to learn how to delegate some of these responsibilities to other people, or know what needs to be different, learn how to differentiate, prioritize what needs to be handled right now versus what needs to be handled next week or a month from now or 3 months from now, because I feel like you guys are just overworking yourself. Okay, let's see. Moving on. That was kind of short. It's really short and sweet for you guys, Aries. Taurus. I saw a gun. Yeah, y'all going on. I hope y'all going to the shoot range. I think you're trying to shoot on no damn body sword. Okay, Taurus, you got a card. Whoa. Got a card to fall out. 6 of Pentacles. We're going to keep that. Cards flipped over. Taurus. What's up, Taurus? Taurus, you have some indecision going on. I think a lot of people have a lot of indecision going on. It's probably for the best right now not to make any major decisions anyway. So Taurus, what's up? I need 4 cards. What do you have for Taurus? Shoot me Taurus. 4 cards. Yeah. Taurus. I saw a gun. Now, I don't feel like there's any violence here. But what I feel based off looking at these cards, I feel like you really need to let off some steam, okay? It's time for you to do some things for you. You have the 6 of Pentacles here, all right? This is about reciprocity. This is about being equal and fair and getting what's owed to you, compensation, all right? I feel like that has a lot to do with the month of August, because you're starting off here with the Devil card in reverse. And I feel like for you, I feel like you need to have some fun. You got to get out. Y'all had to look at my pup. Sorry. It's time for you to get out and have a little bit of fun. I feel like you've been restricting yourself for so long. that you don't know how to, you need to get out and do some things and have a little bit of fun, let loose, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. I'm sorry, I gotta check on my pup. Anyway, as your challenge, you have the Ace of Wands. I feel like for some of you, it's like you need a starting point. You may have a hard time finding a starting point. You have a hard time getting some inspiration, feeling motivated to get up and go do something. So I feel like you've gotten so stuck in a routine, in a rut. I don't feel like it's a routine. It's just a rut now that, you know, you do the same thing all the time. There's no variation to your schedule. There's no variation to your life. And it's gotten really dull. So it's going to be very imperative for you this month to make yourself, to go against what you usually do and try not to fall into your comfort zone. It's time for you to really hang out with some friends, social groups. Call some people up, meet some people that you know, go through your Rolodex and y'all heard me say Rolodex. What the hell? Who has a Rolodex? Go through your phone. Go through your phone. Call some people up. Go, you know, do something that's gonna festivals. This is a great time during the year to go to festivals. And I feel like some of you have been really secluding yourself, and it's time for you to get out and to be around other people and celebrate and live life. Okay, your outcome here with the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Yeah, I'm sleepy. The Nine of Cups here in reverse is, I feel like for some of you, it's very, you want to make sure that, how can I say this? I want to get another card, but yeah, okay. Just to make sure I'm thinking along the same lines. You don't want to close the doors too early to having fun. You don't want to be a Debbie Downer. You don't want to close yourself off to any potentially fun or good, fun, adventurous experiences, because I got a clarification card here for the Nine of Cups, the Fool card. Be spontaneous. It's time to be spontaneous. Do something that you've never done before. I don't care. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant, Taurus. Okay, try new food. Hell, stay up an hour later. For some people, you know your own. You know yourself, but be willing to try something new this month, because I feel like what I keep seeing is, I don't even know the tool, but it's the little tool that the DOT guys, they use to dig into the earth. It's like a little tiller. Maybe it's a tiller. I don't know. But it's like this tiller, and it keeps going down. It's spiraling down deep into the earth, and you're just getting rooted and rooted and rooted. And before you know it, like, you're just going to be covered up. And it's not even a seed in there. It's just, you just in there. You're going to bury yourself. Not like dead, but y'all know what I'm saying. Like, you just get yourself in there and you just cover yourself up, and it's going to be, they're going to put some men over it, and it's just going to be stuck down there. You're not even going to be able to get back up anymore to burst through the concrete. Like, that's what I'm feeling. Okay, so you got to be able to break the mold, in a sense, to try something, to it's time for you to, like, I'm hearing it's time for you to reinvent yourself as well. Think about getting a makeover or something, guys. Do something for you. That's the biggest thing. Do something for you. You always doing for everybody else. Do something for you. This card has been coming up, the Six of Pentacles. So it's time for some reciprocity. And sometimes the reciprocity means that you have to be reciprocal to yourself. So, all right, Taurus. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you, everybody, for watching. See you next month. Bye.